With my character on Shameless, it's been so many seasons now. It feels like she's gone through so much. I mean, I went to jail for cocaine and overdosed a toddler and still somehow found the humanity in that and redemption afterwards and the dark, fucked up comedy in that. And, you know, I guess there was a moment where I thought like, oh God, is everyone gonna hate me? And then I thought like, who cares?
Okay, Connie, no bullshit. What's the cheapest way I can get this woman into the ground?
No embalming. We keep her in the fridge until we can cremate her and give you back the ashes in what is essentially an old coffee can. $750.
It's like you can never play for a joke. You have to play the reality of the situation and play the humanity of the situation, and whatever anybody else takes away from it is a reflection on them.
But you're directing some of your shows.
Yeah. I directed an episode of my show this season.
That's amazing.
Oh,
studs! And I directed another show for TNT.
I don't know about you, but
man.
like I found it hard to ask to direct. Like I had to kind of...
Well, I kind of quasi-asked for a while. I was like, I think I'd like to do that and pick me. And then actually like went to NYU and got a teacher and learned a little bit about cinematography and felt like I kind of knew a little bit more of what I was talking about, and then said legitimately that that was something I wanted to do, and then didn't totally fuck it up and got another opportunity to do it. So that's really kind of empowering and exciting. I was doing a scene, not this season, last season, where I'm just supposed to be asleep in a bed, and Bill Macy comes in and he takes a pair of shoes and he urinates in them and then leaves. And we did it so many times that I actually fell asleep, but I woke up in the middle of the take, not even knowing where I was, and did one of these like, I'm not sleeping, and then realized we were rolling and like, tried to pretend like I wasn't still.
Oh my God.
It was like a very bizarre.
While he was urinating in your shoes.
I was fully on camera, like in the scene, waking. It was horrific.
Oh, God.
They were like, we're gonna go again.
I wish I could ever be that relaxed.
And you were directing that episode.
I was not directing that episode. I'm like, that's great. No.
One of the things that came up with you in the last year or so was...
I was wondering how many questions we were going to wait till you were going to bring this up.
Well, salary...
What is it? What's the deal?
Asking for the same amount of money that a man makes on a show.
For God's sakes, yes.
Yeah.
And that was a big deal, and it became a big problem?
I wouldn't say it was acrimonious, but after a very, very long kind of stalemate negotiation, it became public. Which
so was that trying to shame you into something? Yeah.
I don't pretend to know anybody else's motivations. But I mean, when we started the show, obviously Bill Macy was the green light for the show. As Bill Macy is an Oscar nominee. I was 22 years old. And then as the show started to really get legs it felt a little bit more weighted in Fiona's direction, and it felt, I mean, I started to take on a directing hat and kind of, you know, take a leadership role. And something that at one time felt okay that it was unbalanced started to feel not as good. I'll tell you, the person that supported me most through it was William H. Macy. To have the man counterpart on my show be like, yes, she does deserve this and more, was so validating. And after that, after it became public, it was a very quick resolution. I think it's really interesting that when we do these kinds of roundtables, we talk so much about sexuality. And when we do the drama roundtables, we don't talk about the horrific violence on so many of the shows. And I don't really have a problem with nudity. I have a problem about people's heads being fucking bashed in and children watching that. I don't have any problem with children seeing a woman topless. I just don't.
No.
I don't. I have
My
a problem
son loves
with
it.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's 8. Look, Mom, look, there's something on the TV.
Yeah.
Even as recently as a year ago, my agent called me and was like, I'm so embarrassed to make this call, but there's a big movie and they're gonna offer it to you. They really love your work on the show, but the director wants you to come into his office in a bikini. There's no audition. That's all you have to do. Come in. Wow. Wash this car and you'll get the job.
Wash this car? I would have done that.
Hi, I'm Oprah.
Hey, I'm Issa Rae. Catherine Hahn.
Kevin Bacon. Billy Bob Thornton.
Elizabeth Moss. Kris Jenner. Minnie Driver, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching
The Hollywood Reporter.
on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Hold on. One more time. Be sure to hit subscribe for more videos.